Hello again. Appreciate you taking the time to take a look at this video on my this is my original video No-Shok Xtreme 3D. What this device does that I've invented is allow you to use a non-shock proof video camera that's zoomable to do your hunting with. Nobody makes a zoomable video camera that is shock proof. Nobody. Even the big expensive ones, they don't make them shock proof. It would cost too much according to the manufacturers I've spoke to. The GoPros and the Tachyons and things like that, they're just too wide a field of view, and your subject is really way too small to have a decent video when you get done. But this device takes care of that. You can either buy this device separately for $65 plus $5 shipping, and you can mount virtually any video camera on these small video cameras like this, night vision cameras, different things like that, which will isolate. This device will isolate your expensive night vision cameras from the shock and recoil of your weapon. So that's an added benefit. But this is typically what I sell right here. This is the HD video cameras. Some are full HD, which are 1080p, or excuse me, 1080i, which is interlaced, plays back at 1080p. And some of them are HD, which are 720p, which is all that, I mean, the majority of what YouTube allows you to play it at automatically. You can select the 1080s, full high definition, but it usually only uploads it at, plays it at 720p automatically. So that's just something to keep in mind. It gives you twice the memory capability when you use 720 over 1080. Okay, now what this device does, it hooks to your weapon. I'll show you a little bit closer via this Picatinny rail device right here. And what happens when the gun goes backwards to recoil, the device moves with it, and it's spring loaded. And if you'll see, the camera stays put. And this works on my 308, the 223, and my customers have just been really tickled with this. So that's the way the device works. You can see on the bottom there. And there's bushings in here now. I've got it perfected. The metal here, the ferrous and magnetic type of metal, is parkerized, so nothing can peel off. The aluminum here is bead blasted, sand blasted, so nothing can peel off on it, and it's dull, but it's got kind of a cool tactical look to it. And this device here is an off-the-shelf device that I use, since I can't make this part right here. So like I said, now this particular device by itself is $70, including shipping, $65 plus $5 for shipping. And I have a lifetime warranty on these things. These things are rugged. They're tough. Weighs 8.5 ounces, relatively light. If you want to buy the full setup, it comes with a 16 gig a flash memory card, a battery charger, and it's a standard battery, and a data downloading cable. Comes in a box, all nice. And it is out of the box, ready to hunt. I've got all of the programming set up in the menu on this camera setup, so it will not be zooming in and out on you during low light, or if a piece of vegetation or a twig gets in between you and your animal. What happens? These things will zoom in on that because they're automatic focus. I've got it in the programmer, so I won't do that. And I'll give you detailed instructions on how to before each hunt what to do. Super simple. But most people have never heard of it, and I got with JVC, and they gave me their procedure. And it keeps the camera from hunting around and going in and out of focus, which I see on just almost all these videos. So this will stop that. Right now I'm going to take the camera over here, and I'll show you what it looks like on the gun. And what I've done here on mine was cut this little piece. If you notice, I've cut my Video No-Shok Xtreme is missing this little piece right here, which you can cut that off, or a lot of my customers want to leave that off because they can put these small little cameras facing backwards so you can get the video of the hunter doing the shooting and different other things. It's adjustable. This camera can be moved out or in depending on how what your setup is. And if you have a bigger camera, you can put it out here. I've done that for a couple of customers. But this is what it looks like on your gun. Got a pretty good tactical look to it in my opinion. And what happens, again, this also will work on a bolt action rifle that has a Picatinny rail that goes all the way across the ejection port, a one-piece rail, and it will work on that. I have 2 or 3 customers at least that I know of that use them on their bolt actions, and they work just fine. And that's just about it. I want to keep this kind of a little bit shorter. If you're interested in this, let me know. I'll have the pricing and everything again, and my email will be right down there to get hold of me, and I'm going to put my phone number on there too. So I really appreciate you taking the time to take a look at this, and this thing will just make your videos pop. It'll be zoomed in to the right, to the desired level of magnification that you want, and it will not go out of focus when you pull the trigger, because my device makes your camera shock-proof, makes a non-shock-proof camera shock-proof. So give me a call or email me, and I will get you set up. Thank you very much for taking your time to watch this.